a star projector, canvas pickleball rackets. Here's another e-bike one. There is no combination that has anything to do with any video I've ever posted on my channel. 360 Smart Life's own line of robot vacuum, again with the robot vacuum. I got a new video for you. I don't know if this video is ever gonna see the light of day, but I guess if you're watching it now, then it did. Basically, I've been saving emails for the last, say, 6 months or so. I've been getting them since I started my channel. They're basically just silly or ridiculous offers or just weirdly phrased emails or something quirky about them that drew my attention, and so I saved them in a folder in Gmail called Funny Offers. And then I noticed that people have been posting videos in the last week or two. I saw one from Marquez, and another one was shared on Twitter, where people are, saying yes to all the weird offers and then making reviews of those products. So I've been wanting to make a video on this for a while, but I don't actually want to receive the products from these companies. First off, because I don't like the idea of waste, like the packaging and back and forth and the shipping and half of this stuff seems like garbage, so it's probably just gonna get thrown out anyway. But also, some of these seem like phishing scams, and I don't really want to give them my information. So this is more of I said no to everything, and I'm gonna tell you why I said no. So let's go all the way back. I think the first one I saved was September of 2022, the end of September. So let's see. Okay, business cooperation pants hangers. So if you're unfamiliar with my channel, I mostly cover camera tech. Cameras, lenses, other ancillary technology. I don't think I've ever covered anything even remotely related to pants, but that didn't stop them. Also, I love that it's business cooperation for pants. It sounds so serious and so, professional. Dear Joel, I'm a fan and an Amazon US seller. A lot of products for sale on Amazon and currently want to promote a trouser rack. I like the word trouser rack. I've just realized reading that sentence, it sounds sophisticated and I like the way it sounds. The trouser rack has 5 layers and can be used in 2 ways. Well, I need to know what the second way is, which can greatly save your cabinet space. Would you like to try it out and recommend it to other fans? Do people say cabinet in other parts of the world? Because I don't put my pants in a cabinet. I put them in my closet. When I think of cabinet, I think of like the kitchen. If you open up a kitchen cabinet and you saw my trouser rack in there, you'd probably wonder what's going on. Looking forward to your play. So it's a nice enough email. Some of these emails are terrible, you'll see. This one's not bad. It's a nice enough email. They said clearly what they want. They've got a trouser rack and they want to promote it. But, I get it. 2 modes, vertical hanging or horizontal hanging. Well, it's got everything. It's got you covered everywhere you need to hang your trousers. So I was trying to remember why I saved this one, and I think I remember now. So first off, it's for a robot vacuum, which is this product here, which apparently on Amazon.ca is $370, and that's 38% off from $600. Is that what it says there? Jeez. And then they included the information about the product and the link and stuff. So as far as an email, it's all fine. But you're getting mass emailed when it just says, hi there, nice to talk with you. They don't mention your name or really. And then when they talk about your channel, it's always like, I have viewed your page and show great interest in cooperating with you. What page? What have you viewed? A specific video? All my videos? You just looked at my channel at a glance? But what I thought was the best part was down here. Would you like to post reviews, deals, articles, or do a live stream for our product? And then I was trying to envision a live stream about a robot vacuum. And I actually had some interesting ideas. It's like, what if you just put the camera on the robot vacuum and just had like a 24-hour live stream of just the vacuum going around? But then I didn't do it, obviously, because that's ridiculous. Now this one I saved because I was noticing a trend that in the last maybe 6 to 12 months, I've been getting a lot of different brands offering me e-bikes. Apparently just a free e-bike, and usually they're worth a few $1,000s. It's like, here, we'll send you an e-bike and you can review it. Again, I've never done anything on bikes or transportation, anything like that, or electric vehicles, but it's many different brands that all seem just slightly different that are all offering e-bikes. This one's from Kairusher, I don't know what they're called. Would you test the rider and publish the review video? Our YouTube channel and other social forums will simultaneously recommend your video. Basically to make your video look like some super annoying ad that people are gonna get pushed in front of all their YouTube videos and Facebook videos and stuff. This message seems dangerous. Hi dear, thank you. This one, by the way, says Sigma Technology, which this one threw me off because I do get emails from Sigma, the lens manufacturer, and actually do reviews with them. So obviously they kind of snuck in on that. But this one says, I visited your YouTube channel and found lots of workspaces, which means it needs to be completely updated. I get messages like this where people almost try to nag you. They'll insult you in the beginning while trying to sell SEO services or thumbnail services or captions. They'll send you an email, be like, hey, so I've been watching your YouTube channel and your thumbnails are dog crap and you're leaving a lot of audience on the floor. But thankfully I'm here and I'd love to help you with your great content. It's like they nag you up front. I don't really understand why, but this is the same kind of idea. This one just doesn't make any sense. Look at this. It's not professional banner. Need update it. Do I? Okay. And then very low views because not set up SEO and thumbnail. What are very low views? And then they circled a bunch of videos that have good views. That's probably the most viewed FX30 video on YouTube. Or You know, okay, yeah, maybe the banana video doesn't have a lot of views, but it's a banana. Leave me alone, you know? 121,000. And I like how they think that if somehow the SEO, you know, using buzzwords, SEO and thumbnail were different, that, you know, this banana video would take off, or the FX30 video would somehow attract another 100,000 people that want to know about the FX30 to already watch it. And then they went in on my Dave 2D studio tour here, circled my face, very low subscribe. Sorry, I'm doing my best. And then I don't know what they're boxing over here. Not professional description. It should be changed, updated. The description's fine. Studio tour of Dave Lee's studio. That's what it is. And then they've got, look up here. They're using vidIQ, and it says it's 100 out of 100 vidIQ score. So vidIQ says it's perfect. Basically, they're trying to sell you some SEO nonsense thing from a dangerous thing, Sigma technology. Next, here's another e-bike one that Google apparently says seems dangerous. This is funny if you compare two sentences. So, we are Mac Fox, a world-renowned brand company in the electric bike industry. We've been involved deeply in this industry for 17 years, but then the official website is expected to be completed mid-November. So what have you been doing for the last 17 years, Mac Fox? If you're world-renowned, you don't have a website? But they want me to review this pre-sold bike for a website that doesn't exist yet or will in mid-November. And then there's an attachment that that Google won't even let you download. So stay safe out there. This is a good one. A business inquiry about an air purifier in red. You know, you gotta make that text in red. After checking your YouTube channel, I believe this machine will be suitable for your video topics and also be informative for the audience. Once again, I review camera gear and sometimes bananas. Hey Gerald, how are you? Hope you're doing well. My name is Gustavo and I work at the International Department of Influencer Marketing. Wow, fancy. International Department of Influencer Marketing. Campaign to promote 360 Smart Life's own line of robot vacuum. Again with the robot vacuum? Get out of here. So I saved this one because it was written in such like an authoritative way, but also riddled with nonsense. And you almost have to receive a bunch of these emails to see that nonsense. But right off the bat, hello, dear creator. I mean, obviously this is just an email they're sending out, a mass email, right? This is Crescencio from Nox Influencer, a platform helping monetize creators' social presence by offering brand sponsorships. Okay, sounds authentic, sounds good. Here we go. I'm reaching out to you and sending a collaboration proposal in which you will be paid and sponsored to create content to review and see how many words it is? What are we talking about here? Content, review and recommend and sponsor and proposal and collaboration and solution provide. And then it goes into the details of like the key points. We're talking about smoke detector here, but they're breaking it down like these are the, you know, the key thing. I don't know, maybe are there channels that focus on smoke detectors? Maybe.
Hello peeps, today we'll take a look at the best smoke detectors in the market.
But again, cameras and bananas, guys, let's go. Now this one's just beautifully written. Are you interested in action camera? Hi, period, Gerald and Dunn. This is Dreamer, and I was working SJ Cam. Now I read that as scam first. It's like, okay, enough said. SJ Cam is a traditional 3C digital manufacturing company in the traditional B2B field. Our products are top-level existence. Well, that's all you need to know right there, top-level existence. My friend noticed with me that you were a great opinion leader. What does that mean? Would you be interested in this product? Question mark? I don't see how I couldn't be interested in the product when it is top-level existence. This one's great because the subject just says important in all caps. How important is it? Well, it's from a company called Rosetta apparently, and it's a star projector on Amazon for kids and mothers. It's this, I guess, it just puts funky lights on your wall and your ceiling. Important. But once again, as they all say, I stumbled across your YouTube video, just a video, my only video, and thought your content would be perfect for us. What is their criteria for that is what I want to know. Like, yes, they make videos. He likes purple. That's true. But all these things that say, it's a perfect fit. Trust us, it's a perfect fit. Why is it a perfect fit? This one was beautiful. This is Vicky, a top brand Amazon seller from China. Everybody claims to be that. How many top Amazon sellers are there in China? Can only like 10 of them be the top? And that other guy was top level existence. Can anybody get to that level? According to our Canvas pickleball rackets, we already sold on Amazon more than 2 years, and now we're developing social media channel to promote our product. We're inviting some famous YouTubers to promote the product. After watching some of your videos, I think you and your fans are very suitable. Of course you do. Everybody thinks that me and my fans are very suitable for their product, which just happens to be some rackets. I don't even know what pickleball is, to be honest with you. I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody who's a big pickleball fan, but it looks like ping pong or something, or tennis, badminton, and ping pong. Well, there you go. It's some combination of three. I'm not going to read any further than that. That's all I needed to know. What I do know, however, is that there is no combination of tennis, ping pong, or badminton that has anything to do with any video I've ever posted on my channel. So thank you, Vicky. Have a nice day. This is one for people, in case they didn't know, this is sort of the Amazon scam that's linked with, content creators or just reviewers on Amazon. So, hello friend, do you want to try our speaker in bold? The price is Canadian $200. Step. Order. Delivery and refund, 50%. Review 5-star, refund another 50%. So you need to order it first on Amazon. We refund 50% after delivery and refund another 50% after review. So basically this is a scheme for them to get more 5-star reviews on their Amazon page. And there are a ton of emails like this that go around. And sometimes it might be a product you're actually interested in. But obviously, if somebody's offering you a refund after review, it's not a review and there's no ethics involved in this whatsoever. But as a consumer, you also need to watch out for Amazon reviews that have that almost look like a little blog post, if you will, in an Amazon review. Like if it's like, I tried this product, here's my photos and this and that, it almost seems like a really in-depth review. It's likely one of these jobs, because most people that actually buy a product and give a review aren't going to spend time, writing some beautiful blog post with photos. They're just going to write like, tried it, worked okay, the cord's too short though, it's too sticky, 3.5 stars. You're like, that seems like a real review, so just keep your eye out for these Amazon schemes. Okay, and the last one I put in this folder, this is the most recent one. I think I love the way that it was written. Hi, my name is Amy. I saw your page on YouTube. I think your video style is great. I have some products for you to promote on YouTube. If you're interested, we can talk about cooperation. I think I would be your good partner. I will give you the product link. I'm looking for a long-term partner. I hope to get a reply. Best wishes. This almost reads like a weird, desperate response on a dating app or something like that. Like, I will be a good partner. I will be a good long-term partner. Let's cooperate. You're great. Again, cameras! You ever do that? You ever shoot a video? Like, I'm pretty much at the end of this video, whatever it was. Like, I went through, the chunk of emails that I had saved, and then I kind of zoned out at the end of the recording. And I was just staring off in space. And I think in my head I was editing the video, and I was kind of going through it. And then I almost kind of talked myself out of the video while doing that, because while editing, I was like, you know what? I wish I would have kept some of those emails from a year ago where they were just like funny products. Like one time some company was trying to send me this like kids tent. It's like a tiny little multicolored tent like that you could put toys in it. I think I shared that one on Twitter. There was another one that was like sex toys or like weird vibrator things that, they were trying to be aloof about them being sex toys by calling them other things. I think I shared that one on social too. And when I was sharing these ones, I would delete them. But now my head was like, oh, you should have saved those ones, and then that would have been more fun focusing on the products. Instead, you focused more on the abstract ideas of like scams and stuff. That's not going to make for a good video. How are you going to edit that? I think we've all been there in edit where you go, oh, this video isn't working. But to finish your recording, and then just kind of stare off in space and be like, that's not going to work. Why wouldn't I thought of that before I started shooting it? And then who am I talking to right now? This video's not going to work. Who am I talking to? Anybody still here? Is anybody still watching this? What am I doing?